We are recording and we are all set. Welcome, my friends. Welcome. I am Olaf Krieg, and this is the Triple Press, where every week we get together. We gather some of the coaches, the managers, the owners of the various teams of the Trios League, and we talk a bunch of smack and we look at who is going to come out on top and why is it always the Marik Industrialists. Good evening, my friends. I am joined once again by the Countess Skylar Hawken Davion. I believe Lieutenant, maybe? Captain? I'm not sure. The Korean rank system is a little weird to me, but Darius Matamuri representing the Luthien Dragonborn, and of course, Luke Labrador representing the Canopian Honeybees. Welcome, my friends.
Welcome. Hello.
Hello. Well, we are at the final week of the regular season. Tonight we've got a couple of matches lined up that should be interesting. First off, we have the Canopian Honeybees hoping to capitalize on their recent victory over the, I'm going to say it was the Spirits, I might be wrong off the top of my head. We also have, speaking of the Science Spirits, they are fighting the Remoran opposition tonight. This match, I believe, is going to be a heated battle because between the two of them, there's only a few points between being in the playoffs and not being in the playoffs. And of course, speaking of the teams in the playoffs, we are looking at a very solid contending, I don't know. There's words in the English language I don't always understand. But we are looking at the Golden Suns sitting hard on top, locked into place, very difficult to supplant them, and even if you do, you won't have enough points to knock them out of the playoffs. Golden Suns are pretty well locked in, followed closely by the Industrialists themselves. There's about a 10 or 12 point difference, I believe. We'll look at that in just a second. Followed by the Dragonborn and the Debutantes barely holding on in fourth place and rounding out the playoff teams. Now, the Canopian Honeybees, the Science Spirits, the Remoran opposition, all three teams are in a solid position to possibly, if they do well, and in some cases if they do well and others do poorly, end up in the playoffs. They could do it. It is possible. It's not without... it is not outside the realm of possibility. The Taurian Nationals, it's not looking good for them. They are in this fight, presumably, not much longer. And here, as we look at the standings, before I get into asking my fellow co-hosts their thoughts on the matter, the Davion Golden Suns are up by 13 points, trailing behind them with a 9-point margin. Behind the Industrialists are the Dragonborn and the Debutantes themselves at 10 points behind third place. Now, the Science Spirits and the Canopian Honeybees both tied at 22 points. Both teams easily could get into the top four, depending on how things go tonight. And again, the Remoran opposition right on the heels of both the Honeybees and the Spirits. It is literally going to come down to just a few points to get into that final fourth position. The other three positions are looking pretty solid in their current lineup. It does not look like the Golden Suns or the Industrialists will be out of the playoffs in any way, shape, or form. The Dragonborn, all they have to do is do well, and they have been doing well. They're on a 3-game streak, if I'm not mistaken, in the last few weeks. And the Debutantes, they've been back and forth, fighting tooth and nail to stay where they are. And now, some questions for my co-hosts. Firstly, hello again, my friends. Welcome back to the Triple Press. I trust all is doing well.
Yes, it's good to be here again, Olaf. And yes, while the Davians are looking, we don't like to, trample on the downtrodden, such as the. Well, actually, no, I take that back. We do like to, stomp on the Taurians, but we would much rather do that to the knock the Koreans out. But we'll take whatever opportunities we're given, and hopefully we'll come out of this with an unbeaten streak that will live on in the Triple Crown for many, many years and not be broken.
Indeed. It would be interesting to see our first team. Let me see. If I recall correctly, last season, the abbreviated test season, the entirely simulated, didn't actually happen season of early 3022 with only 4 teams participating. The Golden Suns did not go undefeated, although they did win, ultimately, the simulated Trinity Cup.
Yes, yes. Did not have the perfect season that we were looking for last year, but perhaps we can go into the playoffs here and close out the regular season with an unbeaten streak.
It is possible. Speaking of streaks, the Luthien Dragonborn, 3 games in a row, coming off of 3 losses in a row. In fact, my numbers may be a little bit off. You might actually be 3-4 instead of, or excuse me, 4-3 instead of 3 and. I can't math. These numbers aren't adding up in my head, and I don't have all my notes in front of me. Mr. Matamuri, though, tell me, what are the Dragonborn going to do tonight to keep the debutantes either on their heels or further behind?
They're debutantes. They're not warriors.
I'm sorry, I gotta speak out of character. That was probably the best question to that answer involving these two teams that we could ever have asked for. Oh, man, that was amazing. Yes, the Social Generals, as they are sometimes referred to in the Lyran Alliance, or excuse me, Lyran Commonwealth Armed Forces, they are debutantes, but they have been, they've held their own, they've taken quite a few licks, but they're still in the fight. Anything you want to add on that?
Say again?
The debutantes, social generals, lucre warriors, middling fighters at best, whatever you want to call them. They have given as good as they can get, perhaps. They have taken quite a few licks, but they're still in the fight. Anything more you want to add to that before we move on to other topics?
Well, I don't see them getting very many points in this match.
It is a possibility that they will go with very few points. It is not unheard of for teams to score very low. And of course, scores are tallied for the viewers here and across the Innersphere. Scores are tallied based on defeated mechs and their weight class. Speaking of defeated mechs, the Science Spirits went something like 3 losses in a row. They were in a position where they very easily could have ended up having to forfeit the remaining half of the season, but then they turned it around. They won a couple of games. They lost last week to the Honeybees, but it has put them in a position where they are right on the heels of the debutantes. Now, Luke Labrador, owner of the Honeybees, you are currently tied with the Science Spirits. If the Spirits do well against the opposition, they may end up outperforming you. Do you have any thoughts on this matter?
Well, with a nearly three-way tie, anything can go for the person that's going to go to 4th place or 3rd place or 4th place. Sorry, I can't math either tonight.
It happens to all of us, apparently.
Yeah, no. So what basically is going to have to happen is 2 teams are going to have to middle perform, and then 1 team is going to have to high perform tonight. And if that's the case, then whatever team that does the high performance is going to have to go to 4th place. And then once you're in the playoffs, I mean, it's anything goes.
Indeed.
Because it no longer requires the victory points at that point there, does it?
No. Once you make it to the playoffs, it's all about beating your team in a sound and perhaps even quick manner in order to advance to the finals. On that, of course, as mentioned previously, the Taurian Nationals, it's impossible, it seems, at this point. I mean, they'd have to score 11 points in order to be above the debutantes, and that would require the debutantes, the Spirits, the Honeybees, and the opposition all to do poorly tonight in order for the Nationals to move up. And even if they do, the chances of them being able to compete adequately in the playoffs are very low, speaking mostly from their current financial situation. But it is possible, I suppose, that the Nationals could do very well against the Golden Suns tonight in the final match of the regular season. Not likely.
Olaf, please don't give the viewers hope where there is none. You are. I would almost say that you are committing financial crimes here by giving people bad betting advice.
Well, if they choose to base their betting on my words, and it doesn't work out for them, such is life. I don't know what to tell you. Any final thoughts before we take it down to the field and see what will be tonight? Countess Davion, anything for you?
No, just expecting the team to go out there and have a good match, and the Jenner will almost certainly blow up, but that's what a Jenner does.
Indeed.
The Atlas will probably fall over at least once.
Your Atlases do seem to have a gravity or upright problem.
But as they say, it's not how many times you get knocked down, it's how many times you get back up.
I suppose that is true, and when you're 100 tons of death and murder, you definitely need to get back up again. Mr. Montgomery, Darius, my friend, anything you would like to add before we move down to the field?
Not at this time.
Excellent. And of course, Luke, your Honeybees, I'm sure they're quite abuzz with anticipation for tonight's match. Do you have anything you want to add yourself?
Absolutely. They're excited and they're hoping for the best. And I think that with the addition of a couple new mechs, we will be able to do something tonight. With that, we're hoping for the best tonight.
Outstanding. Of course, the Honeybees tonight will be facing the Marik Industrialists, a team that is almost undefeated. Some would argue that the Industrialists have suffered their loss simply based on their own delusions of grandeur. Others would argue perhaps that it was because of poor tactical decisions in the moment. But I digress. Let's get down to the field where the Davion Golden Suns are already starting to set up against their opponents this evening, the Taurian Nationals. Fohammer, it looks like you have disconnected. Hello, Hashin, and welcome back, Kale. I have told Luke so many times that it was too quiet in my chat because you weren't here. We've missed you. Welcome back. Hashin, good evening to you as well, my friend. Good to see you again, as always. All right, Foe is here. So let me go ahead and go get his mechs assigned to him and hope that we don't lose him again. Change owner, Fohammer, and then add a bot. Nationals. I think I just spelled Nationals wrong. I did. And then give these 3 to the Nationals. Alright, looking at this lineup, we have the standard Golden Suns array of mechs, the Atlas, the Hunchback with all the lasers, and of course the little Jenner that will probably blow up according to the Countess. Looking at the Nationals, we have a Warhammer. Not the standard 6R, but the 6D variant. Escorted, of course, by the Phoenix Hawk and the Spider, 2 common mechs across this league. And it looks like Fohammer is going to have about a 500-point difference in battle value in his favor, as well as about 40 tons. Foe, talk to us about your team.
Yeah, just nothing too surprising here. It's a standard configuration that we've gone with for most of the matches this season. We'll see how it plays out. Terrain is always a big factor in these, and definitely that. Even though I have a battle value and a tonnage advantage, of course they do have a good pilot in the Warhammer, and those 2 PPCs. When they find the sweet spot, can really do a lot of damage.
That they can. But that Atlas, probably somewhere in a 50 to 60% accuracy at this point. It's not like I've been counting the shots or doing any math, but that AC-20, when it hits pretty damn hard. So we'll be very curious to see how this match plays out. Let me see. My note says the Golden Suns are home, so Mr. Fohammer, if you could choose your home team, your home edge, and then the bot will select the opposite. Also, if you would, take a quick moment just to verify that I put all the correct information in for the pilots on your team. They should all have their edge and tactics updated appropriately.
Yep, looks good.
Awesome. All right, I'm going to have the bot take the south side. And then I got to double check the map settings because I don't think I did that already. I did not. That would have been annoying. All right, 21 by 21 generated. Verify really quickly we got the right options. They should be the same ones loaded because I haven't done any other Mega Mech stuff lately. I think we're good. All right, if everybody could click done, please. We'll go ahead and get started with our first match of the evening. Can the Golden Suns keep their undefeated record 7 weeks in a row without being beaten, except for that whole mid-season thing. That doesn't really count.
This is an interesting map. Lots of wide open terrain here.
Wide open terrain for you, coming from the north. The south side of the map, on the other hand, it's got some open ground, but that's going to be bad for you because of the Warhammer. If that bot decides to put the Warhammer in a good firing position and just stay there, that could be a problem. You will have to come and get him. Week 8. God, who would have known? I think I looked earlier. I think week 1 was like mid-April. I believe. Feels like so long ago. And yet it was really only about 2 months or so. Alright. We are off. So, in the previous week, I have this cat that is now staying with me indefinitely. On 2 separate evenings, it has woken me up in the middle of the night because of incessant meowing. Welcome to cathood, I guess.
Yes.
One night, it woke me up, literally. So, I have 2 closets in my bedroom that I don't know how to explain it. It's the 2 folding doors for each one closet, so there's 4 folding doors. And I have my laundry basket sitting in the front of one of them, kind of blocking that one to keep him from trying to open it. And the other one, I kind of like, he just hasn't really messed with it. But the one night, he was literally sitting in my laundry basket, just pulling as much as he could pull to try to get that door open. And I was like, nope, you are out of here, sir. I've been only asleep for an hour. I got to be up in like 3. Like, this is not happening. Cats
I
want
used to
sleep
live in a
with-
place with
I've-
4 cats.
I wish my cat would, like, as weird as this may sound or whatever, I wish my cat would come and sleep in bed with me. But he hasn't, so I've only had him for a week, and he's grown up with another cat, with a woman,
Oh,
with a dog, and then the woman had a baby not quite a year ago, so the cat is used to basically all these people around. And then it comes to my place, and I work, 8 or 9 hours of the day. Oh, we got some damages. I'll have to put the pause X on this story. Looks like the Warhammer takes some damage, and the Atlas takes a CT shot. That's impressive.
Ooh.
Right dead center in the center mass. But both
good
mechs,
shot from the Warhammer.
yeah, that second one, or the first one missed, though.
Mhm.
But we didn't get any return fire, it looks like. It looks like all the fighting was Nationals based. That Phoenix Hawk is running pretty
The
darn
Atlas
hot.
fired off some LRMs, and I think 3 of them hit, something like that, on the Warhammer.
Oh, gotcha,
Alright.
gotcha.
Wow, not doing great on the initiative this time, though.
No.
But, I mean, you still got room to, like, initiative right now is cool because you get to better positions, but it's not so much getting into better position, if that makes any sense at all. Well, maybe with the little guys. Oh, that spider's about to die. That spider is totally about to die. But yeah, no, so this cat is used to basically a bunch of stuff going on around all the time, and here I am. I live basically by myself. My kid's over every other weekend or something like that, and I'm gone all day long, so he's lonely, but we're getting used to each other's routines. Like right now, he's currently sleeping in a cardboard box that my son put his blanket in to make a bed for him.
Yeah.
And he likes it. He really likes it. So Atlas is about to eat a bunch of bullets, and the Hunchback is about to eat a couple of lasers. Probably shouldn't have said that out loud now that I just realized that you may not be able to see what it's doing to you. Straight cat energy. Yeah. He follows me around a lot. Unless, like right now, because he's sleeping, if I get up, he might look at me and be like, nah, I'm too tired to follow that fool. But he really is a funny cat. Oh yeah, he's fixed. He's fixed. I was gonna say something. Oh, he's black and white. Mostly black and some white, like underneath. Or actually, no, he's probably about 50-50. Anyway, he some of his white fur is now currently stained gray because he found the fireplace and decided to poke his head in between the edges of the chain link curtain and get some soot on him. So,
Oh, cats.
yeah. Be a cat dad, they said. It'll be fun, they said. He's puked on my carpet. He did that on the second day. I think what happened there, though, is he's used to having to eat quickly because of the other cat where he grew up. And so he just ate too fast.
Oh.
Yep, Spider's getting messed up. Let's go through the rolls here. Atlas takes a little bit of damage. Atlas takes a little bit more damage. Jenner beats the holy shit out of the Spider, taking criticals and bumping that Spider all the way up to heavy damage. Let's see. The Atlas returns fire and misses. Almost canonically misses with that AC 20, but it does blast the Phoenix Hawk. Putting it at light damage.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, that Spider is getting messed up. Spider is still standing, though.
What's interesting is the Warhammer didn't fire at all, looks like. Oh, no, it did. It did.
Yeah,
it just
he was the first one to fire, I believe.
Yeah,
Third.
it was in third. Yeah,
There he is.
I just missed it. I scrolled past it. Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Two
was the PCCs.
those
Hit
are
center
big
torso
misses.
again.
Those are big misses, though. Rolled a 6 when he needed a 7 and did it twice.
Yeah.
All right, everybody is still standing. The Atlas takes some damage, but no big deal. The kick on the Spider misses by 1.
Yeah.
All right, Phoenix Hawk at 11. The Jenner and the Warhammer both at 6. Not bad numbers to be at, other than that Phoenix Hawk, but it is all laser, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, I take that back. That Phoenix Hawk has machine guns.
And Atlas has to move first.
Oof. Is he
But then
going to...
all the Nationals move, and then my Hunchback and Jenner move.
That's not a horrible thing. You just basically use your Atlas as bait.
Yep.
All right, my friends and viewers, keep in mind, this is week 8, the final week of the regular season. We've got 2 weeks of postseason playoffs that will begin next week, and obviously the following week will be the championship match. And then we're going to take about a 2-week break, so we're looking at starting the 30-25 season in, I believe it's the last week of July / first week of August. I don't remember the exact dates off the top of my head. But if you are interested in participating, you need to get on the Discord. Find the Krieg Dominion Discord. The links are all over the Twitch page and my socials. Get on there, get a hold of me, let me know what you want to do, and we'll see about getting you situated, get you a team, get you lined up and ready to go for season 30-25. We will include, of course, rules for determining what has happened in the 23 and 24 seasons for the returning teams, whether they're player or NPC, because it will have some impact on what their starting values will be for the 30-25. New teams will have a basic default setting, if you will. But yeah, I'm looking forward to a new season. It'll be a new format where each individual match will be scheduled separately, as opposed to trying to get them all done in a single evening, which I believe will give players a little bit more flexibility as to whether or not they can commit, because each game week will be roughly 2 IRL weeks. Kale says, Luke better make it, or you won't see them again. Ever.
Oh, no.
And then they said, ever.
Oh.
So you better make it. You better beat the Industrialists. There's your motivation, friend. Oh my god, they are swamping on that mech right there. I've already started working on the new rules. By new, I mean revised to account for what happens in the 2 years before the 30-25 season, as well as integrating new teams and returning teams. I will put it out. I already put it out in the Discord for the players, but for the viewers' sake, in the 30-25 season, mech pilots and technicians will have the opportunity to acquire special piloting abilities, or SPAs. Conversely, as my counter to the crazy shenanigans that might generate, we will be implementing a draft system. Better pilots might be drafted up to another team somewhere else on Solaris. Let's see what kind of damages we got here. Alice is taking a bunch of hits, but that's all he's going to do this round, I think. Let's see. Oh, man, he ate a lot of fire, and none of it did anything big. The Warhammer took some big hits from an SRM-6. No AC-20 action. Oh, there it is. And he hit! The AC-20 finally hits.
Yep, right torso.
Yep, and the Spider is just getting beat down some more. Phoenix Hawk takes a little bit of damage, but nothing big really hitting anybody.
Spider's still in it, though.
Yeah, Spider's still in it.
You know, I was going to say, I didn't say anything before the start of the match, but these Taurians must have seen what happened the last few matches and decided to bring decks with no ammo.
Yeah, well, honestly, that I had to make some decisions for the Nationals in order to field a team, and I definitely did some bookkeeping magic. And I'm not saying like I did anything cheaty or anything. Like I literally had to kind of get creative. In order to keep.
Now this
them viable.
is interesting. Jenner goes first. Phoenix Hawk, Hunchback, Warhammer, Spider, Atlas moves last.
Yeah, that is
with
interesting.
A 12.
Yep. Hashin, yes, you might actually be able to play with your crazy schedule. I do believe, in fact, Hashin, you are in the user group or whatever you want to call it for the GTL crew, where you can see the messages and stuff like that. So when you have a moment, peruse it and get back to me. Let me know what you want to do. Make a team. Be an avid fan on the stream. Either one. I'm good with that.
Interesting. Yep.
Yeah. That damn Phoenix Hawk.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's okay. The Jenner always dies.
He dies.
That's right.
Oh, man.
Now, what's interesting here is what do I do with the Hunchback? Because the Hunchback has to move before the Spider.
That Hunchback... Well, the thing you got to keep in mind is that Spider's only got 2 medium lasers. So if the Hunchback ends up with his backside exposed to the Spider, he'll be okay for one round. Theoretically.
Hopefully.
And the Spider does have a lot of range for movement.
It does have a lot of range. So you just kind of have almost, not so much ignore the Spider, but be like, well, I just need to do what I got to do and ignore the Spider for one round. That's my recommendation, of course. Don't listen to me. I'm the one giving out bad betting advice and saying bet on the Taurians. Kale says, does this Spider have a lot of legs? Nope, it just has 2. It just has a lot of fast movement and jumping options. Yeah. And as predicted, it has landed right behind the Hunchback. Kale says, grow me scared of the Spider. Oh, grown men scared of the Spider. On this Spider? Yeah. What is it, like 30 tons? 30 tons of fast-moving 2 lasers, annoyance in the backside. If you ignore it too long, it'll fuck you up. And because it moves too fast, you get easily diverted, distracted with it, and now you're not paying attention to the bigger shit on the field.
Don't chase the lights.
Yep. Or if you do, you better have a damn good exit plan.
That's a pretty clear line, though, for the Hunchback to the Phoenix Hawk.
It is. What's that, 5 hexes? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5 hexes. That Phoenix Hawk might be seeing a light showing across his cockpit. Kale. Getting fucked from behind. At least let it take you out to dinner first. Yeah, those commandos are a pain in the ass too. Super fragile though. Super fragile.
Yeah. not fast enough to speed armor, and
Yeah, they're more. You got to be very careful with using that one. You keep that one behind your big boys, and you bring them out for those strategic flank strikes and make them go hide again.
yeah, they don't have the speed the scouts do.
Although in MechWarrior Online, they can, if I'm not mistaken, the commandos can ramp up some pretty good miles an hour, kilometers an hour. Oh, the Jenner is getting fucked up. As predicted already, losing critical slots on the Jenner, that'll take it up to heavy damage. Atlas is eating a few lasers.
Everything.
Another hits the center torso again, just with a medium laser, but
Yeah, well, he's that Warhammer is just going to plink him to death. Hunchback loses a torso. Oh my god. I am so sorry, foe. Hunchback is at heavy damage now because of that one single laser to the rear.
yeah, it's okay. It's just the left torso.
Yeah.
Torso.
You lost a heat sink. Phoenix Hawk. Oh my god, though he missed. Oh, you needed 11s to hit. That's why.
Yeah, I needed 11s. It was super desperate, but
Yeah.
the Hunchback is basically like heat neutral, so it's just
he's actually really good about being able to fire an awful lot of lasers. The AC-20
That
hits.
The only thing I hit.
Yeah, the only thing I hit. Hit that right leg on that Warhammer.
20 damage to the right leg, though.
Uh-oh. Jenner loses a leg. Crippled. And the pilot takes a hit.
Oh.
It's okay. This happens every match.
Yeah, I think you've got a rotating door on that Jenner cockpit. Oh, I gotta remember that line. That was good. All right, the Golden Suns are down to 83% versus 87 for the Nationals in battle value remaining. So currently, if this was a scored sort of thing, the Nationals are in the lead. Oh, God, that almost hurt. Sorry, I was just cracking my neck. It was like, it cracked a couple of times on each side. It was just under the pain level of crack. But I still have this stupid headache coming along. Who is messaging me on Discord and why? I need that out of the way. Is it who I think it is? Yeah, he can wait. Oh, that Phoenix Hawk is getting... Uh-oh. That Phoenix Hawk saw some juicy holes in the back of that Hunchback. That sounded pretty bad, actually. I should probably not have said that. Hunchback is about to get messed up, though. But if I'm not mistaken, the Phoenix Hawk is at 10 heat and probably even more now. So I think, did he jump or did he run?
Looks like he ran.
Jumped. So that's 5 heat on top of that 10. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kale. Listen, I don't think a lot before words come out of my mouth hole. This is turning up to be quite the hard fight match here. Atlas and Warhammer are sitting at, just based on those bars, Atlas and Warhammer are looking at about the same amount of damage comparatively. But that Warhammer is not in a good spot if I'm reading that terrain right.
No. No, it's not.
Yep. Yep, that's not a good spot to be. Especially
it's a 2-level difference, though.
Is it 2 levels?
Yeah. Yeah, he's on a level 0. The one, I think you're talking about the hex next to him, 0516 is a level 2. So I don't think I can melee him from that height.
Atlas is on level 1, and the Warhammer is on level 0.
Oh, yeah. He is on a level 1. Yeah. No, I was looking at the one next to him. Yeah, I didn't realize he was on a level 1.
Yeah. That's why I was reading it. I was looking at it like, are we going to see a 20-point damage kick to the face this round? Because I feel like that's what's about to happen. Assuming things connect. I do love a good 20-point damage boot to the face, though. And you're dumb, bot, for doing that. Are you withdrawing your Jenner, or are you going to try to keep him in the fight a little longer?
Oh, hell no. Going to keep him in the fight longer. This thing goes until it dies.
It's the last week. It's all or nothing. I said that on Twitter earlier. I was like, tonight for some teams, it's do or die. For others, it's just to keep everybody off their back a little bit longer.
This is going to be terrible, though. It's a 9 to get up.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the loss of
we
the
don't.
leg.
Come on now. We don't sim for 9s around here. Yep, there he goes. Right back down. Takes another hit on the pilot.
However, it's facing the right direction now.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Ooh.
Foe says, literally, the Jenner, if it dies, it dies.
That's right.
He is all in.
It's the goblin lineman of Battletech.
There you go. Some back shots coming in on the Atlas, but I feel like the Atlas can take it. I don't think he's got any damage on the rear armor at all. Interesting choice. I would have stayed on that Hunchback, though. Let's see. Jenner losing more internal. No biggie. Atlas takes a bunch of hits. Oh my god, the Warhammer hit with everything. Impressive.
As it does.
Yeah, that's impressive. The Phoenix Hawk does get some center, torso, rear shots, and a left arm, and another to the left arm. The Atlas's rear side is looking a little bit fresh. Even the machine gun manages to hits the left leg. The Atlas, on the other hand, is still good to go. Hunchback just opens up on the Warhammer with all of its lasers, taking the Warhammer all the way up to heavy damage. Takes out a heat sink along the way. And then the Atlas bumps it up some more. SRM-6 hits with 4 missiles. AC-20 hits on the left arm. That Warhammer is, well, for one, it's still standing, but that Warhammer is not long for this world.
Lost a couple lasers.
Especially if this boot to the face connects correctly. Some judo chop action here. Actually,
It's a 2 to hit.
oh my god. That is god. Oh, let's see. Punch on the Jenner. Section destroyed. Phoenix Hawk kicks the Hunchback. And the left torso. Oh, he took it to the head. It did hit the head, but got re-rolled with edge. And now goes to the left torso, and the left torso and the left arm are off. That Warhammer is not yet technically crippled. He might as well be, though. But the Warhammer is still... I am surprised by this pilot and the Warhammer. They are still standing. Who is this pilot? Oh, this is Del Hay. Del Hay is one of the better pilots in the entire league. I don't know. I don't keep track of a whole lot of stats. I started at the beginning of the season. I kind of fell off, but Del Hay was definitely a name I was going to keep an eye on because of different stat options. 66% battle value remaining for the Nationals versus 76 for the Golden Suns. And I just realized I don't have the overlays up for the two teams that are playing right now. So I'm going to fix that real quick. This is actually going to be the... No, I did that wrong.
Ooh, that spider wants to be dangerous.
Ooh, that is... Well, that's one level up. That particular hex where that spider is.
Yeah, but a punch from an Atlas is still a lot of damage.
It's still 10 points of damage. He is facing the Golden Suns. There we go. Alright, we got it fixed now. Do apologize for the viewers at home that are used to my little banners or whatever you want to call it. I forgot to turn them on. Bowhammer planning his move.
Yeah.
What is he going to do next? Oh, he's trying to get that Jenner up, but you know what? And still, the Jenner falls, but he's still in a position where he can still put fire on that stupid spider.
I don't think he can though. I think there's a heavy woods between them, but
Oh, I think there is. Yeah, that looks like heavy woods.
that is hilarious though.
Let me see. To here, 1 intervening heavy wood, so that's +2. But it is only 3 hexes. You can probably get a couple lasers on him, maybe. We'll see soon. Oh, the Warhammer is withdrawing.
Oh, withdrawing.
Oh.
Yep.
Yep, that is a kill for the Atlas.
Got an arm chilling in that hex.
Yeah, I love that. And you could go in that hex, grab that arm, and then beat that spider with it. That would be utterly hilarious. That is a big loss of firepower there for the Taurians. That'll be a 3-point difference right there. Let's see. Jenner is Amelia or Emily. I'm just gonna call them Emily. That's 3 hits for your pilot. They are not doing very good on the seatbelt checks.
No. He's trying to stand up on one leg.
Unless you have the
It's
one
still fire though.
Unless you have the sponsorship that reduces medical recovery time, you might want to pull that one out if you want that pilot next week.
Yeah.
3 hits does have them out for 10 days, which is just enough to miss next week. And in fact, you don't have that sponsorship because the only one you have is the +2 wealth per win each week. Coming up after this match, my friends, we'll see the Marik Industrialists taking on the Canopian Honeybees. Both teams eager for a win, one for pride, one for a spot in the playoffs. See how that match plays out. I think it'll be interesting. All right.
Ooh.
Spider fires on the Atlas and misses. The Phoenix Hawk fires, hits with only the machine guns. The Atlas fucks up the Phoenix Hawk. Phoenix Hawk taking critical slots is now up to heavy damage. Let's see what else. The foot and upper leg actuators. Those are going to be nasty for PSRs. And yep, the pilot goes, or excuse me, the mech goes down and the pilot takes some damage. I think it's safe to say at this point that unless something really wild happens, I don't think the Taurians are going to be able to pull this off. Ten heat on that Phoenix Hawk.
Yep.
Keeps running hot. I've noticed the bot loves to run Phoenix Hawks hot. Now look at this. Foe, you've got amazing initiative, including your Jenner, even though it's beat to hell, going last.
And I only have one pilot with tactics in this match.
Yeah. Warhammer is withdrawing. We already got that.
Yeah.
Okay, the spider is really having a death wish.
Oh, Jesus. Did the bot not learn? This is how spiders get stomped. Literally crushed into the carpet.
Phoenix Hawk also just stood up.
I do believe. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, you can definitely get right next to the Phoenix Hawk, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep. Do what you do, sir. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, starting the yawn train already, are you?
Sorry.
Okay.
Let's see. Phoenix Hawk did get up from being knocked down. And now the Atlas is going to eat some more fire. That's okay, because that Atlas has eaten a shit ton of damage and is only marked as light. Hopefully I haven't screwed up and missed a spot.
I don't think you have.
I don't think so either. But man, his
Checking
front
right
side
now.
his front side's got plenty of red and yellow on it.
Yep. Oh, and 2 armor left on the center rear torso.
Yeah. Yep. That was those medium lasers coming from first the Spider and then the Phoenix Hawk, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
I see you decided to go with the move by not moving and keep the good positive modifiers to your hit rolls on that Phoenix Hawk.
Yep.
Oh, let's see. What do we got? Atlas eats some more damage. Spider gets hit by... Or excuse me, Atlas takes a laser from the Spider, and the Spider gets eviscerated. One leg gone. Arm blown off. Torso destroyed. AC-20 kills the mech CT. That is a mech kill. Spider is defeated, and it is defeated by the Atlas, who gets another kill credit. And I believe that might be... Oh shit! I'm not even done. We still got the Phoenix Hawk taking shit. Let's
Yep.
see. A lot of lasers. All but one laser hits the Phoenix Hawk. It is taking internal structure. It has lost a leg as well, so the Phoenix Hawk is now crippled if it wasn't already.
And a blackout pilot.
Yep.
I hadn't quite got that far. Oh no, this is actually destroyed. And then Phoenix Hawk is crippled, and the pilot is with 2 hits and knocked out. Strangely enough, that was not enough battle value. Oh, only because it was the Spider. 39%. And a knocked out pilot.
As soon as that Warhammer is gone, that's it.
Oh yeah, and he's gonna withdraw or flee the field on this. That's why it was only so much, or not enough, because I'd already counted the Warhammer out, just not battle value wise. So yeah, you're right. Just a wee sunburn. Oh, let me see. I think this game could use a slimy landscape. Ice. Well, if you run on ice, you have to make a piloting skill roll, or you skid, or concrete. In fact.
Yep.
Running and turning on concrete, running on ice, I believe. If it's not running on ice, it's running and turning on ice. Those will all throw PSRs against you. And if you fail, you fall and slide.
Well, and that's it.
Yep, that looks like that will do it. We still have to finish the round. I can't see anybody on my screen now because the pilot is knocked out, and that's the only mech on the field for the enemy.
Yep.
And that is it, with 84%. Let's take a look at the final screen so we can see if that Spider is gone forever or just gone. Graveyard contains Spider. So that Spider is not destroyed, it is just crippled. Alright. Well, congratulations, foe, on your 7th consecutive win.
8th.
Alright, let's go ahead and tally some stuff up here. So first, you get 3 victory points just for winning. You got... let me get to the right page here. A little too far. There we go. Alright, defeated a heavy mech, that's 3 points. Defeated a light mech, that's 1 point. For a total of 7, unless I'm missing something. Nope, I'm not. So that's 7 victory points total for you. 1 victory point for the Nationals. Let's see. Fan roll time. Let's see. You have +3 for your streak, +1 for the win tonight. You have a total modifier of +4 for your fan roll. Go ahead and roll a 2d6 for me, please. Total of 6, or excuse me, rolled a 6, total of 10. That will give you... Oops, wrong one. That's not the one either. There we go. Roll of 10 gives you 2 additional fans for a total of 16. Let's see. The Taurians lose 1, or excuse me, -1 for losing. 2 for 4 losses in a row. A total of -3. I'll roll theirs real quick. 2d6 -3. 7 -3 is 4. And a 4, I do believe, is -2. Nope, -1. So they are now down to 3 fans. We have 7 points for you. 1 point for the Taurians times 1.5. You will receive, divided by 3 times 2 is 8. For your base wealth, 8 times 16. 128 wealth earned for this match alone. Plus your 441 brings you to a total of 569, not including repairs and medical. For the Taurians, they receive a total of 12. On top of their 0 that they started the match with, they are now at 12 wealth before medical and repairs. All other things I will tally tomorrow evening, and I'll get updated rosters. Again, Foe, congratulations on definitely making it to the playoffs.
Yep.
What are your thoughts?
Undefeated for the regular season.
Yeah, congratulations. That is no easy thing, especially when one of those matches included both me and Darius. Nothing against Luke, but someone who, at least as far as I can recall, isn't quite as experienced as Darius and I am. But regardless, even no matter who you played, that is no easy feat to go 7 matches in a row without taking a loss. And the only loss you took this season, was the last team standing. And that was literally because you got gangbanged by at least 2 other teams.
Including the Mariks.
Including my team, yes.
Yes.
Any thoughts?
It was a good match. I mean, again, the Warhammer was definitely, it was a little scary there at the beginning when the PPCs were landing, and I knew I had to, close range to try to, bring those SRMs and especially the AC-20 to bear on it, but got a little hairy there too because I basically was in a position where I had to leave the rear arc of the Atlas open to face down the Warhammer, and finally did enough damage to it by taking off the I think it was the left torso.
Yeah, I think it was too.
Yeah, which basically, eliminated half its firepower. So I mean, it was smart, having not having any mechs on the field with ammo, because that's definitely been something that's helped me this season. Especially all these mechs are pretty much crit seekers, so
yeah,
makes it harder to destroy the mechs, spectacularly like that. So basically I had to pick away at them, and that Phoenix Hawk, even though it ran hot, was definitely in the rear arc of the Atlas for a couple of turns there, and
Yep. Yeah, it definitely was. I think, and I will tell you too, when I chose the mechs for the Nationals, the only thing I was thinking about was, because initially when I first started looking, I remember earlier I said that with the Nationals I had to be super creative in order to keep them in the running. They managed to get just enough money from last week's match, plus selling off one of their mechs, to have enough money to make repairs and have just enough money to purchase a heavy mech. So I was like, if I get a heavy mech and 2 mediums, then we've got a decent team that can stand up to your team without getting just utterly annihilated. Because I didn't want to make it like a cakewalk for you. And obviously I don't want to over-challenge you, but I think the heavy and 2 mediums definitely gave you a bit of a run for your money.
Yeah.
Or excuse me, a heavy, medium, light. They definitely gave you a run for your money. And I think some of that was positioning. The fact that the bot put that Warhammer in that fucking hole was absolutely insane and stupid. And that is definitely a move that no player would have made unless they were just absolutely not paying attention. If they had not done that, that left torso would still be on the mech, and that mech would still be a major threat for you. And I think the match, although there's still 2 rounds left, I think that match would have gone quite a bit differently. I think the result may or may not have been the same. I think the Warhammer would still have gotten beat down, but I think your mechs would have taken a few more hard hits before that would have happened.
Yep. Yeah, and it was just, fortunate they had, the Warhammer ended up withdrawing, but it did take that kick to the head, too, that was re-rolled to the edge.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
And that transferred to the left torso, if I remember correctly.
It did.
Yeah.
It got re-rolled to the left torso, and that's what blew out that torso. But with that said, Foe, anything else before you decide whether or not you're going to stick around for the rest of the evening, or at least for a little while longer, or you got to go?
Nope, I got to drop. But yeah, it was a good match, and you know, not to be mean, but you know, this is where the fun begins for the postseason. We really, you know, I'll be interested to see the results of these matches for who makes it in and who doesn't for the
It's still
last couple transfer slots.
Yeah, it's still a little open. I think the Industrialists are pretty well locked in unless they lose. And even if they lose tonight, the only thing I think it will do is will cause a little bit of shuffling in the third and fourth positions. I think the Mariks are good. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the rest of the evening goes. Foe, thank you for sticking around. I'm sorry, not sticking around, but thank you for the match. It was entertaining. Foe Hammer, my friends, hit him up. Message him on Discord. His name is more or less the same as you see it now. Foehammer is in fact, all three of my friends here tonight will be joining, it looks like, for the 30-25 season. You can too. All you gotta do is get a hold of me on Discord. If everybody else could please hit done so we can move on with the next match, I'd appreciate it. Foe, have a good evening, my friend.
Yep. Have a good night. Good luck, everyone.
Good evening.
I need Darius to click done. And then we'll be ready to go. And while we're waiting for that, let me go ahead and set up this next one. It is the Industrialists at home, if I'm not mistaken. It is.
It is.
So that means I need to change from that to that, and then come up to this one, and change it from, let me turn that one on, turn that one off. Darius, my friend.
I think Darius may be away.
I'm gonna ping him real quick. There we go. All right. If that doesn't work, if we don't get anything here in a moment or two, I'll go ahead and close the server and then restart it, and he can rejoin when he's ready.
Yep.
I know he's had a pretty busy weekend. I'm not saying he's going to fall asleep or anything on us, but he may be distracted with something at the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Although he could very well be sleeping. That would be funny.
Yeah, that would be pretty entertaining.
This is why you don't fall asleep in front of your friends. We have to do the internet version of drawing with marker on your face.
Yes. How do we do that?
To be honest, the only answer I'm coming up with is just talking mad shit about him.
Oh yeah, well he's right there.
Yeah. Win by default? Well, his match is later this evening, so let me check something really fast. I do apologize for the constant intermission screens there. I don't want to show everything on my Discord. What am I looking for? This is what I'm looking for. Okay, well. Alright, here's what we'll do. First, I'm going to bring that back up, and then I'm going to bring this back up. And then I'm going to close the Megamech and restart it.
Okay. I just disconnected.
Yeah. Start new game. And then, like I said, when he's ready, he can rejoin. Or if he's not able to, we can move on as needed. In the meantime, let's go ahead and get this next round started. Or, excuse me, next match started.
Okay.
We've got the Industrialists sitting at... Oh, look at that. He reconnected anyway.
Oh, no.
It's all good. It's all good. That just means he's paying attention, and maybe we just can't hear him or something.
Oh, yeah, he put as Team 0, yeah.
Week 8.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still paying attention.
Oh, sorry. I may have gotten impatient too. All right, so first I'm going to give you your max. These are going to go to the Honeybees. And then a brief talk about what we're looking at here. So, Canopian Honeybees have had kind of a hit or miss season, but they are in a position where if they do really well, and the other teams, as you said earlier, in fact, the other teams do not as well, They don't necessarily have to do poorly, but they just have to do not as well. You do have a chance of moving into 4th place, which will put you in the playoffs. Now, you've got the Jenner, you've got the Black Knight, and you've got the Thunderbolt, a particular one, that has a lot of direct fire capability.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, we also have a lot of direct fire capability in the form of the Flashman, the advanced heavy mech that the Mariks won from the mid-season break. And of course, the Jenner, the one that's a little bit heavier, a little bit heavier armor and all lasers, no missiles. And then, of course, the Thunderbolt, which has a little bit of everything, but it is also quite potent. I'm looking at, unfortunately for you, I am looking at about 1,100 battle value difference. Our tonnage is equal. What thoughts do you have at this point?
When I ran the simulation, I had a higher battle value. I'm not really entirely sure how I did that, but I think that was because of other reasons. I'm just looking at my things right now. No, actually, it seems about right.
Yeah,
That Flashman is scary, though.
Yeah, I think the Flashman's sitting at just under 3,000 battle value is what's making the difference from what your simulations may have had.
Yeah.
I don't know what mechs you had selected for my team in your sims.
No, I didn't.
I feel like that would be the difference.
I don't select enemy team member mechs for sims. I do create random armies.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then try to have the battle values match up a little bit or something like that?
Nah, I try to go a little bit over.
Okay, gotcha. Alrighty, well, sorry, continue.
No, the most I was ever able to get was a 3-on-5 for about 6,000 and 9,000 respectively. After that was kind of a downhill match. I think there was a lot of luck involved in that. But the point being is, I think this match is going to be a slugfest.
Yes.
Now, again, Flashman is scary, especially with that 2-3 pilot.
Yeah.
Mr. Copeland is going to be a whole thing.
Yep. He is.
All right.
Your Thunderbolt is scary for me, though.
It is.
If I'm not mistaken, is that the AC-20 and LRM-10?
Yep.
Yeah. That sounds nasty. I just got to make sure I don't get too close. Conversely, this Black Knight has me slightly concerned as well, because of all of those fucking lasers. And what's worse, there are a number of heat sinks that makes using a lot of those lasers a viable thing. So this easily is going to be, as you said, a slugfest. This is going to be a very hot match. This is one where criticals will, I think, make the difference. Other than, of course, I do have that advantage, but I think our pilots are pretty closely matched skill-wise. I believe one of my pilots has tactics. I believe 2 of yours have tactics. I could be wrong.
All 3 of them have tactics.
Oh, so that's going to be fun. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. That's going to be the make or break right there, the initiative.
Maybe.
Yeah. Let's see. Kale says, better fuck 'em, Luke. Sorry, other team. That's awesome. That is awesome. All right, well, good luck, my friend. I am going to take the south side of the map, so when you're ready, go ahead and select the north side. And if everybody could click done, we can begin.
Okay.
Including Darius.
Buffering.
And we are off.
Oh.
Unless you are buffering, you said?
No, the request was buffering on Darius' side.
Oh, gotcha. I am in an interesting spot on the south side of the map. But I don't think it'll be too bad. Just be a matter of where you deploy up here. Alright, when you're ready. Kale, I don't know what kind of relationship you have with Luke, but, well, I can't guarantee you won't cry. I might cry. There might be tears. I just hope they're not mine. I'm just talking shit. I don't mean anything. But let's put him here, and then gotta wait for you to deploy one more dude, and then I can deploy my dude. And then it's game on. I'm gonna rush in and blow your face up off of your head. I have no idea if that's actually what I'm gonna do. I'm just talking shit. I mean, that is usually what I do. Just run straight at the enemy and shoot him in the face.
Yeah, it's a good plan.
I mean, there's worse plans. Alright. Here we go. Good luck, my friend. Not to put too much pressure on you, but I do want to reiterate how important it is for you to win or do very well in this match in order to advance into the playoffs.
Absolutely.
But I digress. I do want you to do well and have fun. And whatever happens, happens. Both teams do have enough money.
Fun.
Both teams have enough money to make repairs, so I'll cry with happy tears or sad tears, says Kale.
Oh. We will have fun, I think, is the basic idea.
This is definitely good. I'm glad. Well, I don't want to say too much, but I will say that I'm glad that you chose the mechs you chose, because this is going to be a shoot fest, and then it'll be a slugfest if we get close enough. He does have the big brains. He's learning the game. He's made some progress since he started this league 2 months or so ago. He's getting a little bit better. I'm a little nervous that my cat is still trying to sleep. It means he's going to be meowing at me all damn night. Alright. Flashman moving next. Let's see.
Yeah, the terrain doesn't afford a lot of cover.
No.
As much as it would look like it's about to, it doesn't.
Yeah, it does look like you'd have some cover. You can get some cover if you go down low, but then you might end up in a position where you're not in a good position to be.
Well, Jenner would be a lot better to take that position, but yeah. All right.
Let's see. Oops.
All right, what do we got here?
Well, your Thunderbolt took a blast to the center torso, and another one to the right leg.
Yeah. Nothing else hits.
Nothing else matters, or so James says. Look at that heat neutrality just working its way out of there. Love it.
Yeah, we got two very heat-sinky mechs in this one.
Kale actually has a really good idea. I like this. Omar, you need Twitch emotes. You should make them the little mechs, ones with pilots falling out and shit. That would be hilarious. I would have to pay somebody to do that, and I don't have a lot of money, but I will definitely keep that in mind. All right, look at the initiative here. My Thunderbolt will be moving last, but it looks like your two heavies will move before my Thunderbolt. So,
Or Flashman.
or yeah, whatever I said. I meant something.
Yeah.
I meant
Yeah,
words.
okay.
I meant words and
Okay.
used other ones.
All right.
God, I really do like that camouflage that you have on there, on your mechs. That's really awesome.
Thank you. Hmm. This Jenner needs to do Jenner things.
Yeah, it does. And quickly, because the Jenner window is Jenner closing. I don't know if that was supposed to mean anything or if I was just running my mouth again. Let's see. Let's do that. And then let's do... Oh, you know what I can do? Right. Nope, that's not what I want. Let's see.
The thing is that speed tanking doesn't seem to work after pilots get to like a gunnery 2 or 3.
Well,
The penalty isn't big enough anymore.
yeah. When you have a really good pilot shooting at your really fast mech, it tends to work itself out in the favor of the good pilot, the better gunner.
Well, trench warfare.
Yeah, it is a thing.
Okay.
All right, here we go. This is gonna get ugly really quick.
Hmm.
Oh man. After this match, we will be taking a short break, and then when we return, the Luthien Dragonborn will be taking on the Lyran Debutantes, followed by what I think will be one of the biggest matches of the week. The Cyan Spirits going at it with the Romoran opposition. Both teams struggling to remain viable. Both teams fighting tooth and nail to get into that 4th position. Will their efforts tonight be enough? Only one way to find out. Everything misses my Jenner. That's awesome. I like that. Got 3 large lasers hitting your Thunderbolt. Let's see. 1 medium laser. Where am I? Yep. 1 medium laser hitting... Am I reading this right? Hold on. Yep, there we go. We got it. Okay. Another large laser hitting your Thunderbolt. My LRMs and SRMs both missed. The PPC hits the center torso of the Flashman. The Flashman falls over. What the fuck? Okay. Alright, now that I'm done overreacting. Copeland doesn't take any hits. However, that Thunderbolt takes a big fall. Big fall.
You missed the Thunderbolt's AC-20 hitting the Flashman.
Oh, I saw that. I just didn't remark on it.
Okay.
That's what that AC-20 I think was enough to trigger the Flashman's PSR.
Yeah.
Let's see. Thunderbolt falls over, loses 2 critical slots in the right arm. That Thunderbolt is now at heavy damage based on that alone. Susanti makes a seatbelt check. He is good to go. And we have no physicals for this phase. 7 heat on the Black Knight. 7 heat on the Jenner for the Honeybees. We have our first big round of fire right there. That was it. That's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see that happen.
That was a good round.
Yeah, it was. Only 2% battle value difference separating the 2 teams right now. That Thunderbolt took some big hits, though.
It did.
Let's see. Salt in the wounds. I'm not trying to be... Listen, I'm excited. I'm trying not to be a jerk about things. I get it. But, you know, sometimes things happen, so... what level is that? -1? What level is that? -2. Okay, get up. No, I don't want a careful stand. Get up. 3, 4, 6, 7. Get up. There you go. Get in there. I don't know if rushing the dude with the AC-20 was the right idea, but I definitely want to get in there in case you can't get up and I might get it. Or no, I need you to get up so I can kick you in the face.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm going to end up... Oh, yeah, that Black Knight's all in my grill. That's not good. That is categorically not good. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn.
That was all I could do. And yeah, I can't back up or
that
anything.
Sucks. You couldn't get any better than just standing up, huh?
No.
Uh,
Oh well. We'll have to do with that for now.
yeah. I mean, what can you do? You just do the best you can, you know?
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Let's see what we got here. No, that's not what I want to do. Oh, I got my mechs confused. Okay, never mind. I want to do this. Sometimes it takes all our... Yeah, it does take all our strength to get up. Or willpower, whichever the case might be. It does take all of it to get up.
Yeah. All right. Clicking done on this one.
All right. Weigh the odds, my friend. And... Jeez, which one do I want to hit here? No, I need to stay on target. Stay on target. Oop, I missed something there. There we go. Alright. That's what we got. Flashman takes some more damage. Thunderbolt, my Thunderbolt takes some damage. That must be that Jenner getting in at me. Yep. Some missiles hit, no problem. AC-20 smacks the Flashman in the right leg. That hurts. He's gonna be fine though, I think. Thunderbolt eats a lot of freaking lasers. Holy cow. My Jenner blast your dude. Oh, made you re-roll some edge. Yeah. Thunderbolt takes some more damage. Hand actuator. All mechs are still standing.
Very nice.
And
But
now the physical
phase.
Yep, the physical phase. Let's see what happens with that. Let's see, the Black Knight kicks, the Flashman does some damage. The Flashman misses. Oh my god, this is why I'd never rely on the dice numbers. I rolled a fucking 2, and all I needed was a fucking 3. Black Knight takes some damage from the little Jenner kick. I needed to make 3 successful PSRs, and I did. Nice. But I couldn't kick with like a 15 or 18 point kick to the face. Your Jenner is running really hot. In fact, it needed to make a shutdown roll. Holy cow. Yeah.
All right. Well,
my Thunderbolt
a little bit pretty.
Yeah, that initiative works out in your favor. My Jenner and Flashman are the ones that are currently engaged at very close range. All 3 of your mechs move after those 2, so this will be interesting. Yeah. And then, of course, my Thunderbolt is moving last, which is fine. All right. We are hot. We need to disengage. And ooh, that's not a good idea. It sounds like a good idea, but that's not a good idea.
Not a good idea, huh?
Yeah, I had an idea, but then I had a counter idea to that idea that I should not.
Hmm.
You know, one of those like, maybe I shouldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my flashman shows. Well, he shows only light damage, but man, that armor bar is really low.
Yeah.
Come get
Some
some.
bait.
Come get some, Jenner. You can't do this. You can't get me.
Ah, I see you're taking it.
Am I? Oh yeah. Oh shit! I can't. I should not fire right now. Oh my god, my Jenner is already overheat. Nope. He's definitely gonna cool the fuck off for a minute. Let's see. Oh wait. There we go. Ooh. No. That's not what I wanted. Let me see. I've got plenty of time. So think about what you're doing. Boom. Got him. Alright. Let's see what happens. AC-20 hits the right leg and blows out the armor on that Flashman. Internal structure damage. Takes him up to moderate. Thunderbolt. Right leg blown off.
Yeah.
Thunderbolt 5D crippled. Let's see. A bunch of more stuff hits. The AC-20 is destroyed. Engine and standard gyro are hit. That's going to make it really tough for that mech to stand up. Super tough. 6 out of 15 missiles hits the Black Knight. And then the Black Knight fires a PPC at the Flashman. He just eats it. Susanti takes damage.
Ooh.
And your mech...
Critical hit on the AC-20.
Yep. Your Thunderbolt is effectively neutered, I do believe.
Yeah.
Susanti is awake, so there's that. Physical phase, this is why I did a slight turn.
Yeah.
But watch, I'm gonna roll Snake Eyes again. It's sweaty. Yeah, you're right, Kale. It's getting sweaty.
My Black Knight is still pretty fresh, though, which is nice, but it's about to be alone.
Yes, it is. Oh, my cat's up and moving, which means he's eventually going to hop up on the desk and get tossed. Not tossed. Let's see. 13-point damage kick to the chest. Your Jenner is now also heavy damage based on that. Both punches missed. That sucks.
20, roll 9, so, I mean, it was a little high.
Yeah. Let's see, what are we looking at here? Your Jenner's at 6, your Thunderbolt's at 5, mine's at 5. Oh, Kale says, I'm not going to read that out loud, but I know what you meant to say. She wants, or he, I don't know. Kale wants to see the cat. He's eating at the moment, so I'm not going to disturb him. Looks like my Flashman and my Thunderbolt move after both of your heavies. But my Jenner moves first. I don't know where to stick my Jenner at the moment. Not sure where to put the Jenner. Where's a good spot for the Jenner to be supportive? Hmm. Yeah. We'll do that. You, of course, have the option of ejecting your Thunderbolt if you decide to. No harm, no foul to the pilot or the mech any further than it already is.
That's the idea, basically, at this point.
Yep.
All right.
Interesting choice. Not a bad one.
Not a good one either, but I
No.
mean, I'm kind of flanked.
Yeah.
All right. It's happening.
You're withdrawing the Thunderbolt, which I will now count as a kill for the Flashman.
Mm-hmm.
TDR 5D. Okay. Well, that's going to happen. And this is going to happen.
That's a fast mech.
It is.
Jeez. I didn't expect it to be that fast.
Yeah, no, I hear you. It is a 5.8 heavy mech.
Well, I mean... All right.
Are you feeling a little outplayed at the moment?
A little bit.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah. Luke got whiplash. Yeah, I think he did. Let's see. We need some big holes here. Now I can do this. Yep, that'll do it. Okay.
All right.
Let's see what you got. Jenner smacks at the Thunderbolt, scores a hit or two. My Jenner hitting your Black Knight for a little bit. Black Knight, your Black Knight is ripping my Flashman apart. Right leg gone. Engine hit. The Flashman is now crippled. This is a problem for me. So yeah, the Flashman has moved his last fast move.
Yep.
He will be falling over shortly. Black Knight takes 2 out of 3 large lasers and both medium lasers that were thrown at him from the Flashman. The Thunderbolt misses everything that he shot at the Jenner. That's a problem. Let's see. Copeland takes a point of damage. Mech falls over. Black Knight stays standing. That saves you a bit of trouble, my friend. Your Honeybee. Your Jenner, once again, rolls a shutdown roll.
Yep.
And Kale is doing the internet chat equivalent of jumping up, screaming for joy. Congratulations. They think you're doing well. You probably are.
Lucky. We're doing lucky.
No, I mean you could use the luck card right now if you want. Let's see. My Thunderbolt, then your Black Knight, then my Flashman, then my Jenner, then your Jenner.
Okay.
I'm in a tough spot at the moment, so I'm just gonna sit tight, right where he is.
Saying the Thunderbolt stayed?
Yep, the Thunderbolt has moved by not moving.
Okay.
I think moving the Thunderbolt into the fray is a bad idea. He's in a good spot. Don't know what I'm going to do with this Flashman. He can't move right now. He's lost a leg. He's got an engine hit. His heat is going to be high. Can't do anything right now. So, you know what? He can stay right where he is for now. don't know if that was a good idea or not.
I expected as such.
Just don't know. I don't know if that was a good idea or not. All right. First things first. Get this Jenner out of my face. No, we're gonna do that. We'll do that and that. Done. All right.
All right, going for the luck.
May the odds, my friend. May the odds. Oop, nope, that wouldn't work. Alright, there's a rear. Let's throw some of that too. Alright, and lastly, alright, let's see what happens here. My Jenner takes a nope, sorry, your Jenner takes
Alright.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow, okay. You were about to say something, or?
No, I'm just looking at the stats. Okay.
Alright, your Jenner takes some hits. Doesn't change anything as far as what I'm tracking on the paper. My Flashman is just getting eviscerated. Jesus. Limbs blown off left and right. Black Knight eats a bunch of lasers. Black Knight, ooh, a shoulder critical on the Black Knight.
On PPC in hand. Okay.
Yep, and losing more critical slots. The Black Knight is now at heavy damage. All mechs are still standing that needed to stay standing, and now we got the physicals phase. Apparently, I wasn't able to kick your Jenner for some reason.
Nope, because I was doing a death from above.
Ah, well played. Well played. All right, Flashman is destroyed by engine destruction. Congratulations on that kill, sir.
Okay, thank you.
That is unfortunate for me. That Flashman is going to be incredibly pricey to fix. That was by your Black Knight.
Yeah.
That's Baker that gets that FLS 8K kill. The odds are now evened up a bit. Let's see. Your Jenner is losing more critical slots, though, from that death from above, which, by the way, ballsy move. The head hit got re-rolled, and that may have saved his life.
Yeah.
Ooh, Schwitt falls over, fails the seatbelt check, but then makes a re-roll. Fuck, I don't know if they actually have damage now. I think they're good. I think they're good. But your mech did fall over, so.
Yep.
All right, down to 4 mechs. The 2 Jenners are running super hot. Well, not super hot, but pretty hard.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, you're right, Kale. Luke is not going down easily. We are moving now into round 7. My Jenner moves after yours. My Thunderbolt moves after your Black Knight. Let us dance. The dance of madmen trying to kill each other. Oh, and you displaced me from that hilltop. You son of a bitch.
Yeah.
That was well played. You pushed me out of my firing nest.
That was the plan.
Yeah. All right. And my Jenner is super hot right now, so I need to be a little bit more thoughtful here. I want to go way out of position. All right. Well, that's a problem. That is a fucking problem. Your Black Knight went right after my Jenner, and I did not expect that. And your Jenner is in my way.
Mhm.
Well, fortunately, it's only a 7-point kick to the face. It is just enough to well, not quite hit the armor, so I guess I could just stay there. But you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to back up one.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah. Just to get outside of kick to the face range. Yeah, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. My Jenner is in a bad spot. My Kosi, my pilot for the Jenner, is sitting there going, I'm in danger.
Yep.
Unfortunately for you, so is your pilot for the Jenner.
Yeah.
Let's see. Then that and that. Done. All right. Let's see what our evils have wrought.
Donald Susanti wants to shoot an atomic bomb at your Thunderbolt, it seems.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
Alright. No, I'm just joking. It was his firing phase, and I was like, I don't know about that.
Oh, gotcha.
Alright.
All right, your Jenner
Oh.
is getting absolutely savaged. Gyro hit on your Jenner. Oh, your gyro is gone. 3 hits
Yep.
to the gyro. That's going to... And Schwitt falls over this time. No edge to save him. Or her, rather. 1 hit. 2 total for Schwitt. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Your Jenner is effectively destroyed.
Yep.
Mark it crippled.
Black Knight misses everything.
That is so good for me. Oh, man. My Jenner definitely was like, man, I'm going to need more toilet paper. Watch me pull off this kick and make you fall over, though. That'd be funny as hell. The Jenner just does a karate chop to the face. Oh, he does hit him. Right leg, internal damage on the Black Knight. Oh, he's already lost some critical slots there, so.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. My Jenner takes a kick to the leg, though, for 15 points of damage. That's not good for my Jenner. Your Jenner shuts down. No,
Yep,
because the pilot
no.
was knocked out. They couldn't override
Yeah.
it. Bong and a pop. Yep. Let's see. Initiative phase. My Jenner moves after yours, but your Knight moves after my Thunderbolt. I'm really surprised that... I mean, your Jenner is effectively done. It can't do shit.
No, I'm ejecting it in a second. If I can't even eject it with a blacked out pilot.
Yeah, I don't think you can. I mean, if you want, I'm going to ignore your Jenner pilot on the under... Blah. Because you're yeah. Words.
Yeah, it's shut down, no gyro, no
Jesus.
engine, and blacked out pilot.
Yep. I'm going to mark that as a kill for my Thunderbolt pilot, by the way. Just because even when he wakes up, he's not going to be able to do anything. Which means my Jenner needs to get into a better spot than this. So...
I'm on fire.
Yeah. Your Black Knight is considered crippled according to Megamech. Let's see. Where do I want to go? Let's do that. And then close that to there. Okay. All right. I really didn't want to leave that good spot I had, but Kale says, "Oof, I'm on fire. It's fine. It's just a flash wound." Well, you'll have definitely scored points even if you don't win this match, so will it be enough? That's the question.
That is a question. What are frogs?
Amphibians.
Hmm. Yeah. And line of sight on the Thunderbolt is out, so that's
Yep.
good.
Yeah, that's good for you.
Hmm.
Not as good for me.
I'm learning. I got ideas.
Well, I definitely tried to do something. I assumed, not gonna lie, I assumed your Black Knight would try to close with the Thunderbolt instead of chasing after the Jenner, but here we are.
I mean, Jenner is going to be Jenning about a lot, so
It will.
it's a good idea to take out the Jenner sometimes.
It is, especially when if you could do so in such a way that the Thunderbolt has to make a lot of work to get close to you.
Yeah.
Alright, Jenner takes some hits. I think I've already got my Jenner marked for some damage. I do. My Jenner misses everything. Moving on. Schwitt does not wake up.
Nope.
Not that it matters, because that mech is effectively out of the fight, so. My Jenner moves last. Impressive.
Okay. Can I eject now? Nope.
No, you're still unconscious.
Yep.
There we go. That's what I want. That'll work. Indeed, my friend. Indeed. This cat is back in his sleeping box.
Your Jenner's moving last, isn't it?
Yeah. Go ahead. Make your move.
Yeah.
They beefing. The cat woke up, went and grabbed something to eat, and went and laid back down. If only I could live a life like a cat, right? Oh, nice. Nice move there. Backing off. That'll force me to do something.
It's the best I got.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes it's the only option, and oh, you gotta move Sasanti, don't you?
Oh, yes. I was counting hexes.
Well, how brave do I feel? Damn. Alright, here we go. Nope, those are not good numbers. Okay.
I know what you're looking at.
I definitely was thinking about it. I was like, ooh, I could try it. I was like, nope, don't like that number. Let's see. Problem is my heat is a little bit higher than I would like it to be committed to firing. But I kind of needed to get into a position where I can do some firing, because I feel like it's wasted opportunity at this point if I don't shoot. So, we're going to go all in.
Going all in.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, man.
Done.
Yep, here we go.
All right.
Let's see what happens. LRM-15s blow out a right arm on that Black Knight.
Oh.
One of two SRM missiles hit and takes out a hip on that Black Knight. Let's see. Black Knight shoots at the Jenner. Critical hit on the left leg. The Jenner is taking internal structure damage. That takes moderate damage. Let's see. My Jenner missed every frickin' laser shot. Son of a bitch. On 6s. And I needed those to hit because I knew I was going to drive my heat super high. Oh, man. Oh, that sucks. That sucks so hard. Forced a PSR, though. Still standing.
Yeah, I couldn't do it in a physical attack for some reason. But yeah, back up, I guess.
Let's see. This is the final round. Schritt wakes up.
Is not going to do anything.
Nope. But they are awake. You are sitting right on the threshold of the 25%, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, my Thunderbolt moves last. But my Jenner moves first. Okay. Well, other than your pilots. I need to get this guy the fuck out of Dodge. He is super fucking hot right now. He is far too hot that he should be. Jesus. And it really sucked that all 4 of those fucking lasers missed, man. God damn. Alright. 2 big titans going at it. Who's gonna win?
That's the question.
Oh, you just cleared him off of the map. Okay.
Yeah.
He can't do anything because of line of sight. Alright, what do we got here?
I'm just going all in, is what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm debating that. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. Alright. Let's see how this goes. One of us is going to get something. Let's see. Thunderbolt eats a bunch of fire. Taking out some criticals on the Black Knight. Loses a leg. Black Knight is effectively crippled at this point.
Yeah.
Let's see. Baker takes a hit to the face. He's still conscious, though. And that'll do it. We are not in range for physicals. Team 1 achieved battle victory by 80%, or excuse me, 87%. That was a really close match. That could have gone. That was a phenomenal match, honestly. Like, all bullshit aside, that was a really good match. And thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I really had to. Yeah, no shit. I definitely would. Let's talk about victory points here. 3 for winning for the Industrialists. We only got 1 mech, or excuse me, no, I'm sorry. We got 2 mech kills. We got the heavy mech kill. Oh, let me look at the, whatchamacallit here. Graveyard contains your Thunderbolt and my Flashman. And the Jenner. None of them are irrevocably destroyed, so that's good.
Yeah.
For that, whoops, that's not the one I want. That's the one I want. Alright, so that means I get 3 points for killing a heavy, 1 point for a light, for a total of 7 points. You get 1 point for losing and 3 points for killing a heavy. That's 4 points total. A loss of by only 3 points on the scoreboard. Let's do your fan rolls first.
Okay.
So, -1 for losing. -1 for losing. Nope, don't listen to that. You did not have a melee kill, did you?
No, I did not.
Okay, I don't think either of us did this round.
No.
Alright, so
We
it looks
tried.
like your total modifier for your fan roll is -1. Go ahead and roll 2d6 for me, please. Total of 5, -1
not
is
great.
4. I believe you're losing a fan, but only
Yeah.
1. Yep, losing 1. Taking you down to 12 fans.
I have a pretty high number of fans for someone who
You
loses a
do,
lot.
you do, and that's really worked out in your favor. For me, +1 for winning, +1 for a 2-game winning streak for a total of +2. I need to make my roll. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Oh my god.
Boxcars.
Yeah, imagine that. That is a total of 12 plus. That's going to give me +4 fans. I get 2 fans for winning the match, so it's actually +6. So 28 fans. Jesus Christ, I don't need this many fans, man. I mean, I do, but Kale says Luke is still winner to me.
Aw, thank you, Kale.
That was really sweet of them to say that. Okay, let's talk about wealth now. I scored 7 points. You scored 4 for a total of 11 times 1.5. 16.5, so 17 divided by 3 times 2 is 12 for me, and 5 for you. Just the way the numbers work out math-wise, rounding off and all that. 12 times 28 is a ridiculously high number, an amazing amount of wealth picked up by the Mariks. 336 just from this match alone. Plus the ridiculously high number they had before puts them at 855 total wealth.
You know, out of game, I have thought about that wealth is a little unbalanced.
It is. And one of the things I will be looking at going into the 30-25 season is having numbers that are a little bit more manageable because, yes, my team has been doing very well for the season, but because of the number of fans multiplied against the base value for the match, it can exponentially inflate that number, as we just saw right here. Over 300 wealth just for this match, and now sitting at 145 short of a full 1,000. So,
yeah, I'll do some running for some numbers and submit them to you. And
I think what I'm looking at doing is, I forget exactly how it goes because I'm still in the process of mapping it out. But basically, whatever the victory point total is between the two teams, the winner gets that plus 10. The loser gets... So basically it'd be... So like in our case, I had 7 points, you had 4.
Yeah.
You would receive 11 wealth. I would receive 21 wealth because I won the match. You would also get an additional 2 or 3 points of wealth for every fan you have. I think. I was looking at something like that because the numbers just quickly inflate ridiculously high because of the fact that the fans is multiplied by the amount of money you pick up for the match. On that note, you pick up 60 wealth from this match, and that takes you up to 232 before repairs and medical, which you will have a little bit of medical to pay for, but it's not bad.
No.
Luke, that was... Fuck, dude, that was a hell of a match. I was really kind of worried a little bit about how that match would end up going all the way right up until the end. Especially when my Thunderbolt closed on the Black Knight, knowing that Black Knight and the Thunderbolt are almost evenly matched. You know, short of comparing specific stats, those mechs are very evenly matched in output, firepower output, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. I'm a fan of the Black Knight. The Black Knight was really good.
It is.
It worked out in my favor to have such power. The Thunderbolt's AC-20 was situational at best, but offered a really good amount of direct fire input to the Flashman. So it was probably a really good addition to the team. To be honest, it was a good roster for both of us.
Yeah. I definitely singled out that Thunderbolt with the AC-20 specifically because it had the AC-20. I kind of looked at it as a control issue. If I could take that one out first, that means that AC-20 is not going to pop up unexpectedly somewhere on the battlefield. I can control to a point where it goes, and if I can remove it first, now all I got to deal with is that Black Knight, and that Black Knight eviscerated my Flashman, and I paid for it.
Seeking, man. Seeking.
Yeah, but my Thunderbolt, I really wanted to ignore that Jenner for one more round, but he was right there, and my Thunderbolt couldn't do anything else, so I was like, fuck it, I'm killing this Jenner. That DFA,
and I think that worked
DFA,
really well.
Oh my god, that DFA. I was like, why can't I kick this fucker? I didn't need to turn, and it didn't even click in my head until you said it. I was like, son of a bitch, this is gonna suck. And then it hit and displaced my mech, and I'm like, god damn it, man. Kale says everything is a learning process, and I definitely have to agree with that 100%. If you're not learning from your mistakes, you're not living.
I am a much better contender than I was when I first started this tournament.
Yeah. Dude, you made me a little nervous, man. I'm not going to lie. Like, that Black Knight started closing on my Thunderbolt, and I'm like, I don't know, man. This could easily go one way or the other.
Yep.
Well, thank you, sir, for that match. That was a great match. I don't know how the points are going to shake out. I don't know if 4 points is enough to make a difference, and we still have a couple more matches tonight that may effectively neuter whether or not those 4 points are worth anything in the grand scheme of things.
Absolutely.
But I will be doing all the official tallyings. I'll be inputting the scores into the website that allows me to track who's in the lead of what. I'll be doing that tonight after the stream, and I will send a quick message to all the players to let them know where they end up for in regard to the playoffs, whether or not they're in, and what their position is. So at least by morning you'll know where you're sitting, and you can plan accordingly. Luke has a unique quality. He puts his best efforts into everything he does, and I see that. I see that. Kale, that was really nice of you to point that out.
Thank you.
On that note, we are going to take a quick break. Luke, you're more than welcome to stick around, obviously.
I'll stick around for a little bit.
Our next match will be the Luthian Dragonborn taking on the Lyran Debutantes. As previously stated, they are debutantes. They're not expected to fight well. It is a bot, but the bot has beaten the Dragonborn before. That's all I can say. But yeah, stick around, my friends. We will be back in about 5 to 10 minutes, and we will continue with our 2 final matches for the week. Good night, Kale. Get some good sleeps. Tomorrow is a brand new day, my friend. In the meantime, we'll be back. Stick around, friends.